morning, everyone. Just unloaded here. Well, a little behind us in Fernie. Now we're running empty to Preston. It's about 150 kilometers. Actually north of that, so it'll be more like 200 kilometers. Because 150, yeah, it's 200 kilometers running empty. So 120 miles. Running empty to Creston. Grabbing a load there. Hopefully I can unload that load today in Fruitvale. Dispatch was a little surprised I was done unloading this early in the morning, but I unloaded the first, well, so we unloaded the first of the 3 last night. We did get there in time to get them to unload me there. So I went to Cranbrook, parked there, and they unloaded me in Cranbrook at like 6:30 in the morning. Booted over to Fernie, and they unloaded me in Fernie at, what was that, 8 a.m. So I was unloaded, 8:15 I was unloaded already, and with a time change, dispatch thinks that at 7:15 in the morning I've got all these 3 loads already unloaded. It's like, I'm ahead of schedule, where am I headed next? So I'm doing a short run from Wynwood to Fruitvale. If I can get to Fruitvale in time to get unloaded today, that'd be great. That would be great. I'm guessing I'm going to load at Klesnikov or KIW tomorrow morning. So if I don't get unloaded in Fruitvale today, that just would mean a little bit of a shorter weekend, that's all. Like 2 hours shorter weekend. So not a huge loss, but I would prefer to save those 2 hours for the weekend. Oh, I love these mountains. Beautiful Kootenays. Slow. 70. I just came through these tunnels the other way. The other direction it's 60. This direction it's 70. Here it is. Here it's 60. Never mind. It's certainly a beautiful morning. I guess these might not be the Kootenays, because Kootenay would be on the other side of Cranbrook. On the other side of Creston, those mountains. So these aren't even Kootenays. So these would be part of the Rockies. I don't know if they're called different range down here. I'm too far east to be in the Kootenays.
Hello, Larry Team.
Whatever the range is, they're beautiful. Maybe it's the Fernie range. I don't know. Sometimes their towns are named after the ranges. You never know. I mean, you do know, but I don't know. Guess someone could Google it. Definitely a beautiful range as well. They're not as tall as the Rockies, but still beautiful. Gotta watch out for caribou in this section of the highway. And bighorn sheep. Didn't see any today morning coming up, but things change quickly. I'm still thinking of yesterday. That was epic. Lots of wildlife, beautiful scenery. That's definitely going to go down as one of my favorite trips. I won't forget that one. There's a sign warning for bighorn. Got something caught in my throat. No. I actually turned cruise control back on. I'm like, no, I'm slowing down for 60 here. Cisco. I like my job. These are fun roads to drive. We're approaching Elko. What are you looking at? Tire treads? There's like a big farm field down there. Sneak in the farms where you can in British Columbia. You gotta sneak them in where you can. Any little flat area is farmland. Beautiful river flowing on bottom there. I think all these rivers end up flowing into the Columbia. 80 ahead. No point of speeding up after the 80 corner. Dude had his phone to his ear. Okay, van truck, why are you on my bumper? I passed you in Fernie. I lose them on the open, higher speed. As soon as we get into the corners and the lower speed limits, he catches up with me. And there's a bumpy road. Shatter bumps, washboard. Do those happen in paved roads? Yes, they do. They're steep enough, they do. Truck was parked there when I came up this way an hour and a half ago or so. And so was that truck there in that rest area. And maybe arrived pretty late. And some guys run overnight. They prefer running overnight. I prefer running days. Whenever possible, give me the sunlight. Cool, my engine light just turned off. We're not sure what's going on with that. I plug it into the computer. Of course, every time I plug it in, there's no engine light. And they can't find an error, so eventually an error will show up. Not losing any power. Engine light pops on every other day or so. It just comes on for a few hours and then shuts down. So it came on late last night and now it's off again. So and it usually clicks on when I'm running a light load or empty. Running a heavy load and the engine's working hard, it never clicks on. But running a light load or empty, that's when the light comes on. So. Not sure what's going on there. What exactly are you doing? More mountains in the background. These roads are so much bumpier when running empty. Just like a pickup truck. An empty pickup truck is a bumpier ride than a fully loaded pickup truck. The suspension is designed to be run at full load. So the smoothest ride is when you got a full load. hungry for a snack. Not hungry enough to pull over and stop though. Rest area, 1 kilometer. It's one of those tiny little rest areas I've pulled in quite often. Oh no, not this one. This one's on the right hand side. Can I get a Super B in there? I don't think so. There's another one up ahead. Oh, the other one's on the other side of Cranbrook. No, it's on this side of Cranbrook. No, it is. The other one is on this side. It's on the other side of the highway. And it's one of those tiny little rest areas. As you pull up, you make sure there's no other vehicle in there. If there's another vehicle, keep driving. If there's nobody in there, there's enough room for a Super B to get in there and turn around. You got another single car parked in there. No point. Now I've pulled in there and went and used the facilities and then come back and there's a truck parked right in front of me, like a pickup truck parked right in front of me. It's like, hey, what do you think you're doing? I need to get out of here. You can park behind me, just don't park in front of me. He was like, well, I left lots of space in front of the truck. It's like, yes, but the space you are parked in, I require to make this turn. I need a heck of a lot more room than a pickup truck. One thing I like about running these small highways, so many truckers wave. They're still friendly here. This isn't really a small highway, but it's not a freeway. Excuse me. Yeah, I fully expected to be loading in Elko, but did not. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. Galloway. Bolingbrook is still 55 kilometers, so that's just over half an hour away. So if you ever wonder what highway to take through the mountains, this is a good feeling right here. So yesterday's video, those big mountains. Today's video, the smaller mountains. So Highway 1 will give you a lot of what we saw yesterday, those big, majestic, cathedral type mountains. Highway 3 you'll have a lot more of this kind of scenery. Trees and small mountains with the occasional big mountain poking out here and there. Both are scenic, but they're different. '70 through Joffrey. Looks like we got a minivan with a trailer up ahead of us. Those can be nice and slow. Big, looks like oil pipes, pipeline pipes. That could be anything else too. It could be piers of construction site somewhere. Small little community. Does have a Flying J. Not your big Flying J. All there is a one little island. Small little pump. I don't think there are showers and laundry, but I could be wrong. There's a couple more islands there. I didn't see those before, but so there are a few islands. So you can get fuel, but the place is not a big truck stop. I've never stopped there, so I don't know. I smell a skunk. Real deal skunk. So watch out for a roadkill. I do not want to hit. Oh, it is strong. Wow, is that strong. Good thing you guys can't smell because it's nasty. Oh man. Oh. Didn't see any roadkills, so I'm not sure where. Skunk had a fight last night, but wow. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this beautiful morning. Don't forget there's an open-ended giveaway a couple of videos back, so comment on the video. I should make that my featured video or something like that, huh? Haven't changed that for a long time. I don't know what swag will be given away, but it's an open giveaway. All you have to do is comment on that video. And if you win, you gotta email me your shipping address, and I'll send something to you. If you win. I'll do the random draw, a live video on the weekend sometime. Once we get enough names in there. We'll see you guys on the flip side.